Okay. Alright, so today we're going to come with a little video. We're going to be eating lunch, talking about pros and cons of married and then single mom in the Army. So we're just going to eat and chit-chat. I got KFC.
And I got chicken, baked beans, macaroni, corn, and bread. I cooked last night.
You can't even see us.
Okay.
We're in the office, if y'all want to know.
Yes.
We're in the office.
But, so, being an active duty single mom is hard because of the fact that, well, I have 2 kids. I have 2 babies at that. I have a 2-year-old and a soon-to-be 4-year-old next Friday. It's hard because...
Oh, whose birthday is it?
Carter's. He turned 4.
Oh, what's that doing?
I'm taking, on Friday, I'm taking to, what is it, Jurassic Quest in Nashville?
I was going to go to that too.
Yeah, I'm taking him, so.
Y'all got your tickets already?
No, I'm about to buy them today.
Oh, off topic.
So, it's hard because of the fact that being a single mom, like, when I get put on duty, on 24-hour duty, that's $120 out of pocket I have to come to pay daycare to watch him overnight. And mind you, my daycare provider, she's at home daycare provider right now until her building opens after the holiday season. So if I was to be at any other regular, like on post, you're not gonna find an on post provider that says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch your kid over the weekend for you."
Like a spouse or something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to find like somebody's spouse or something. You don't have it. So for me, with her rates, that's charging another day. So it's like $45 a day. $45 per child. An extra $15 for overnight, so I have 2. So you times that by 2.
Dang, that's a lot of money.
Yep. Then, like for instance, when we get off of work late, it's $1 per minute, and that's on post or off post. So if I need to pick up my kids by 5:30 and we don't get released from here until 5:30, count the minutes up. By the time I get there and I press that button, I put my finger down, and
like $15 more.
Exactly. One day I was charged like $86 or so for late fees one day. So,
what?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I don't even know if I should put my kids in daycare. That is a lot of money.
It is, but...
Yeah, I'm hungry. I ain't had no breakfast.
Me neither. I'm over here looking for a fork. Oh my god, this is this little spoon to eat with. It's okay.
Okay, so when the con is bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was talking about cons.
Okay, so I'm married. So with her situation, I don't have that situation because my husband watches the kids and my 6-year-olds in school, so they don't go to daycare. If he's home, why not watch the kids? My opinion.
And like me, when I was married, mine didn't. He didn't want to feel like a housewife. So, since he didn't want to feel like a housewife, he didn't want to watch the kid. So I'd have to wake up early in the morning, struggle to get them to daycare before like around 6, no later than 6:15 because I had to be at formation at 6:30. So it was difficult, like, and then I already
what's your typical day?
All right, so currently for my current situation right now, I get up at 6:30.
At 6:30.
Because I've already talked to work about it that I was never making it to formations on time. Anyways, I was always pushing time, running late. So typical morning now is I get up at 6:30, get the kids dressed, get them to daycare. My daycare provider has a son. She drops her son off at school. She leaves her house at 7 o'clock to drop her kid off at school. She's back by 7:15. So by 7:15, between 7:15 and 7:30 is when my kids get dropped off because breakfast starts at 7:30. And if they're not dropped off by then, they have to be dropped off no later than, if I want to get them to eat breakfast, by 8:15.
So she got other kids too there?
Oh. She has other kids in daycare.
How many kids she got?
So, let's see. There's another set of brother and sisters there. 2 babies, a sister.
Oh, so she keep infants too?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
By herself? She don't got nobody else helping her?
She does have she does have somebody else helping her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She does.
I'm about to say all those kids.
But her workers come in after like the breakfast flow. So like,
oh, okay.
you know,
so
the
like
kids eat breakfast
9:30.
and stuff. So the kids eat breakfast and things like that, and then the other people come in and come help and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good.
So I mean, like I said, she has her building though. So for people that's looking for daycare, the building's at the top of Peaches Mill and 101st. It's gonna be opening after the holiday. So
Oh, so she got a big building now.
Yep.
What?
The one behind her though is somebody else's daycare.
Oh, okay.
She has the top building, so they can either take Ringo Road or straight up.
So what if they be like in competition with each other?
I don't know, because her rate's a little bit lower than the other places, so
She might get more customers. Shoot.
and it's really nice. The setup in there is so beautiful. So, but she's really good day provider. It's just,
Oh, I didn't introduce you guys to her. Introduce yourself.
So,
I don't know who we talking
Sergeant
to.
Silvera. Hello, that's me. Single
Yeah.
active duty mother of 2.
We didn't even do an intro. That's how hungry we is.
We
I
eat
know
breakfast.
Lord.
Oh, and then another thing about being a single mom, just period, not even talking about active duty life. When you want to go places, sometimes like you gotta find daycare providers.
I
and
think
stuff.
that's what married too. Because
Yeah.
when you want to go somewhere, then you're like, okay, all right, you watch the kids while, I'll go hang out with the girls. And then you get back, then he don't want to hang out with his boys. Then you got to watch the kids. So,
Or then
either
when y'all
way.
need time alone type stuff. So
yeah.
that's hard too. But it's definitely, at least if you need to run to the store real quick, at least he's there to watch the kids. Me, I have to drag my kids' clothes on, get them in the car, get there, get back, unload them. So it'd be a lot sometimes.
So you got, so I see what you're saying. You got to do double the work.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much. So
Girl, you better
that's
get-
why I like going home. Every time I get, because when I go home, I sleep the whole time. I don't even go out. Get home, get to bed at my grandparents' house. I ain't got to worry about waking up when the kids wake up, because they wake up and jump out of bed and go look for grandma and granddaddy. And I'll be straight. Sleep in.
You can get some more rest.
That's what it's all about, is rest for me when I go home to Atlanta.
So another thing is, when we go to the film, trying to find somebody to watch your kids and everything, that's a big like obstacle for like single people.
So I had the worst experience with that 2 years ago. Back in 2017, we went to the field. I think it was maybe 14 days or so.
But
And-
2016?
No, 17.
Oh, okay.
I was still married then, but like I said, he didn't want to feel like a housewife, and he just wasn't doing his part. And I had to let my kids stay with my daycare provider for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, for them 2 weeks, and I had
How
to
did
go
that
off of
go?
her regular rates. And
I know you spent a lot of money. You spent like $1,000 in it.
$730.
Oh crap!
So
that was a lot of money.
and I had to get an AER loan for that because I didn't have the money, because it was like I was in the middle of moving. But I was in the middle of moving from the field. I didn't get to go and view the house that I had moved into at that time. I literally was looking online and judging off of pictures, and pictures are very deceiving. Like especially when it comes to house hunting.
I learned that when I first got here.
Yes. So that was a struggle, because it was like, man, I have to pay for a U-Haul. I have to pay for first month's rent, the security deposit, my last month's rent. Like, it was a
What?
struggle.
They didn't waive that because of military?
No. No,
What place you was staying at? Jeez.
no, they don't waive it.
They usually give you like a military discount or something like that. Some places.
I've been trying to find them, but I don't know where they at.
That's a lot of money. Oh my goodness. Crap.
Only way they're gonna do that is if like fresh here, like just joining, just getting into Fort Campbell. But when you move and you already been here, they're not giving you nothing.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
So it was just my lease was up, and they was trying to go up on rent like an extra 100 or something.
They always, apartments and them, they always do that. Extra $100 or $200.
Exactly, and I just wasn't with it at the time, which is crazy because now I'm living in something $500 more expensive than what I was living in before. But I need the space. Like, my kids been grew out of their 2-bedroom apartment,
and it's better quality too.
They grew out of that. We moved into that place in November. Because when I, like I was saying, with the whole field thing, I come out of pocket like $730. Then when I finally got out and moved into that house, I found so many discrepancies. Like, they had, never mind, we're eating, I won't even talk about that. They had stuff in the house that wasn't supposed to be in the house, and I made them move me. So when they moved me, that's how I moved into the apartment.
The place? Oh, the apartment.
The apartment. So that's how I ended up moving into the apartments where we used to stay at over there. That's how I ended up getting into those apartments, because I made them move me. So, like with that, we moved in October, moved out of one spot and moved straight to a new one in November, first month of November, or first week of November. And then Christmas, of course, was December. By the time Christmas hit, I didn't have nothing in my house. Like, their room was packed with toys, old baby stuff. We had no space. So we had no space for 2 years until we finally moved. And where we moved now is a 4-bedroom house.
It's better.
It's so much better. They love it. And they got all the space in the world.
They got their own rooms.
All they ain't going nowhere. They stay in my bed. I can't get my kids on my bed.
Girl.
I can't.
You been co-sleeping too much.
I'm lonely.
Co-sleeping.
So my baby sleep with me.
That's gonna be a bad habit to break.
So my room has a bonus room, and inside that bonus room is where the other bed is. So they will go in there and go sleep, watch TV.
Well, that's good. They should out the bed.
And they'll sleep in there. But my daughter, she's like, "Oh, mommy, I'm going to go lay down with Carter." She'll lay with him for a couple minutes, and as soon as she get tired, she come run in the room and jump straight on top of me and stretch out on me. That's what she did to me last night. So every now and then they'll sleep in there by themselves if they watching something really good, but if not, they want to be in the bed with me. So it is gonna be hard though.
It's gonna be a bad habit to break.
I feel like Carter, I gotta get him like a Cars bed or a dinosaur bed or a Thomas the Train bed, because he likes Thomas the Train too. If I get him one of them beds,
does that still come on, Fifi?
I don't know. I play it on what is that thing called?
What, Disney Plus?
Do they have it on Disney Plus?
I don't know.
I don't know. It used to be on one of the apps,
on
Morpheus or something like that. One of those Fire Stick apps. I used to play it for him, and he'd watch it, but I don't think he cares to watch it. He just likes trains in general, so he knows what it is. He's never seen a TV show. Yeah. So, I feel like I have to get him something like that for him to sleep in his own bed. It has to be like a cool bed, cool kid's bed.
Yeah, or like a cool kid room or something.
Yeah. I don't know about the room. I don't even know how to get him. As long as he can have his Fire Stick and watch whatever retarded YouTube videos he be watching, because he be on YouTube Kids and watching other kids scream and all type of crazy. I don't know how they know how to work that stuff, but they do.
So basically, the hard part of being a mom in the Army is waking up early, getting the kids ready, then coming back and getting ready,
being restless. Like, oh my God, I be so tired. And like, another issue is like, if I have a really bad headache and it's just me and them, like, it is a struggle just to take care of myself when I have to take care of them as well. So maybe once every other month or so, I get really, really, really bad migraines where I'm sensitive to light, smells, everything. And I just be wanting them to lay down and just relax. And I be about to cry, like, oh my God, Carter, can we lay down with mommy? Mommy don't feel good. Like,
so I don't when you're sick, they just want to play. Yes.
But they know sometimes, like, they can sense it sometimes, because they'll calm down and relax at some point. Yeah. But then sometimes my daughter, she don't care. Cameron do not care. She'll take that upon herself to, like, she'll think I'm playing. And she'll come jump on me and, like, bounce. And it's, like, the worst. And I think the other part that scares me sometimes about being a single mom is that, what if something happens to me? Like, let's say I pass out or something. Nobody's there. They're not old enough to know, oh, I need to call 911, or I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, I think that's the only other part that scares.
Don't say nothing that like that. What happened?
I'm just saying, like, the what ifs.
You get one of those what the old people have, the little button.
That's what I was talking about. I don't remember the name of it. I just remember the commercial. Help, I'm falling and I can't get up. You know his life alert?
Oh, teach your son how to dial 911. On the phone.
Carter will be calling all day. I feel like
I taught my son how to dial 911.
Maybe 6 months after he turns 4, I feel like he'll start learning more. Because
I thought he was 5.
He's
3. 4? Oh, he's 3.
He's 3, about to turn 4. So
what?
Like, I have the emergency
so much
alert.
older.
Because he's tall. His dad's tall. That's why.
Oh my
He's
god.
very tall. So I feel like so I have that medical ID on my phone. So like if my phone's like me press the little button, he used to call my mama all the time. He would FaceTime her, call on the phone and stuff. So I feel like once he learns that, I have to be able to teach him. You can't press this just to press it like to play. It's only for emergencies only. So right now, he would just, at least if something did happen to me, I know he know how to call my mom. Because like he got mad because I wouldn't wake up and he called my mama. And I had to look at her like I'm okay. But other than that, 911, I feel like he'd just be calling. He'd just be calling at random times.
Bring me some water.
It is an emergency. What's the emergency, sir? I want some milk. Like, I can hear him now.
Well, it's good he's getting older.
Yeah. And he's very protective of his sister.
Another thing is, I thought about being pregnant in the Army. But that's another topic, though. We're just talking about single mom, married mom. As you can see, married people doesn't have that, many issues.
No.
As the single moms.
I think the only issues that y'all face like that is probably getting alone time.
Yeah.
Like when y'all want alone time for yourselves, like.
Yeah, but if you live close to like family, you can watch them.
Yeah.
But when you don't, no alone time until the kids go to sleep.
And then by the time
the kids go to sleep, you be tired.
And that used to be the biggest thing is I would try to put the kids to bed, and as I'm trying to put them to bed, I'm putting myself to bed before they go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Like, dang, I was tired.
I can get Cameron down to sleep, and I would think Carter's about to go to sleep, and then I'd wake up about 15, 20 minutes later, and the house is a complete disaster. Like,
he gonna mess up the
everywhere.
house? What?
He go to go mess with stuff. He used to. Since we've been in this house, he hasn't. He took it upon himself to eat his sister cookies, though. My mama had bought them their own Oreo cookies, and he wanted Oreo cookies, and he tore up her cookies. She only had like 6 of them in there left, and he sat down at the table and ate them too. But at the old place, he would get into a syrup, and he go downstairs and crack open eggs.
Well, that's like the terrible twos.
Man.
Terrible twos.
I don't think terrible twos is a thing. I think it's terrible 18 months type stuff. Like, that happens right after they hit 1. A little bit after 1, they isn't everything. So, he was bad. Or he was curious, shall I say.
That drink tastes good. I'm hitting the spot.
What you got?
Water. It's like I got tea. You gotta say water. You got water. We got
Coca-Cola. I need another one. Because I was drinking this earlier.
Well, I'm done. That's basically our little lunch chit chat. What's it called? Mukbang.
What is the positives though?
I don't think we have any positives to say. It's hard out here. Even if you're not in the Army, it's still hard.
Exactly.
It's hard regardless with kids. That's what I think.
I mean, I'm trying to find a positive. Right?
You get to go to work and you get to be by yourself. That's positive.
Right? I value these times. Like when I'm by myself without them. These are my times.
You can shut your door at work and just
if you got an office like I do.
Take a
nap. If you got an office and you be in the motor pool, then
go to your car.
I'll find a corner.
Yep, go to the car. Get you a nice what we usually do, we usually get in the car, go get something to eat, eat in the car, and then go to sleep in the car.
Let the seats back and be done for our fire park.
But make sure you put your alarm clock on, because it's time to get back to work.
Yep. True that.
I don't think we got no positives.
I mean, I guess the positive is that you could say you're doing it, you know. Like, it's not impossible, basically. People make it seem like it's impossible, and it's very much possible, because I have people that's in 10 times worse situation than I'm in, so.
Married or not married, it's going to be a struggle.
It is.
No matter
but
what.
kids are so living, like, you know.
Kids are a blessing. Now, sometimes you just need your time to yourself.
Oh, and by the time you do get your time to yourself, don't be like me and cut a whole fool when you do go out.
Cut a what?
Cut a fool. When I finally got the chance to go out, oh my God.
You know how to act.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Y'all ain't know how to act. I got so
guys,
wasted.
Thanks for chit-chatting with us during our lunchtime. We better go back to work because it's about that time.